Hi everyone, we are live today to do a demo. We are on our third day of the Heartbreak to Heartless challenge. So we are really excited to be here. I'm with the beautiful Christina today, who has accepted to be our demo for this third day of challenge because we've been talking about so many different things during those 2 days, and we've been given readings, and many things have probably moved for lots of you during these 2 days. And today is a day for a big clearing and a big shift. And what is best but having someone who is here and is happy to have their own stuff being transmuted and their old wounds being healed and being taken care of. And how much does it you will see how much it will help you shift as an individual as well, just to hear somebody else's story and just to be in the presence of that healing. So today we are going to do, so many of you are quite used to different kind of sessions, because I know that many of you on this live and online are used to theta healing or any kind of other modalities. Today we are going to do a medical intuitive technique session. So it's going to be slightly different than what you used to, but I hope that you will enjoy and also like discover the power of this technique and how it works. So Christina, would you like to tell us a bit more about what you would like to work on?
Yes. And everybody else. Okay. I like to work on to really feel confident, sticking to my standards and boundaries, not letting the wounded inner girl or teenager take over, either by blocking intimacy or being a doormat. Talking about it, I feel like tears coming up because I feel like, tell me if that makes sense, but I feel like trapped. So I have this deep knowing who I am and what I want since years. But there are parts that really sabotage, and either it's a lot of like blocking and not letting anybody in, or really rolling over, where I'll accept a lot of abuse that I didn't even know was abuse. And right now I'm at this point where I'm like really ready to step into that divine feminine that I know is there, and she talks, and whatever needs to move, that it's moved. And yeah, I'm done resisting. um yeah, yeah.
All right. So is that okay? I'm gonna start with a scan. Is that okay if I do a scan to see what is going on?
Mhm.
Okay. So before the live, you were telling me about this feeling of being an emotional doormat. Can you tell me a bit more about how does it take place in your life? Because that's what is really present, is this sensation to be the one having to handle others' emotions and be kind of scapegoating as well.
I think that has been so long the way I lived. That was my survival mechanism. I was a scapegoat all my life in the family. That was the emotion abuse and neglect. There was a problem. I'm an only child. I was the problem. You're all my source of happiness, but if I come to the hospital, it's going to be your problem. So I feel like managing others' emotions gives me a space of like, I'm wanted. I'm even have a right to exist. And it's really fucking exhausting. Pardon my language, but it's the way, yeah, I felt like I can have a voice or somehow be loved. And yeah. So it shows up really hard not setting boundaries or sticking to my boundaries with also clients, business. I mean, it's all over the place then. I know I'm getting better, but I think now diving really honestly in this moment in how much it has been, I feel like, oh. And there's a part of me that is like, if I really set boundaries, people see me as a bad bitch. They will see me as arrogant and cold and egocentric, and I will be alone. It's like what comes up, you know? Um, because my boundaries were never respected by my parents. And so I felt guilty for having them because they don't have their own. So why should Christina has one, you know? Why should she have one? Yeah. Um, and also putting always the pleasure in relationships, the pleasure for men first. Like, and I think really denying what I wanted or when I didn't want something. Um, yeah. And it's a lot of anxiety, honestly. I think a lot of my life, a lot of anxiety. Um, when there's conflict that it could be my fault or I have to manage them. And yeah, this is how it shows up. Or yeah, how can we call it? Um,
Sharing.
it almost feels like I'm forbidden of being in my own power and just happy and great.
Yeah, like
The,
there is
the
something that is
reading,
putting you down, like you're not allowed to.
the moment you did the reading, what came presently up was like, I feel like actually have a lot of things figured out in the core of my being. And there's like, if I am that, I'm not the one having money issues anymore. I will be healthy. I have a good partner. And then what? I'm not the scapegoat anymore. What
Yeah.
happens then? You know, what will happen? Will my parents attack me? Will they abandon me? Will friends have a problem? But you know what? I'm at a point where I'm like, I trust God and I know they're my people and I know I can handle rejection because it has been all my life and I'm done rejecting myself because that's not what I'm here for. But it's hard, okay? It's really hard. There's a struggle.
Okay, my love. Should we go and have a look at that? And that's what happened? Okay. Okay, so take a nice deep breath for me. And I want you to imagine that you are in a warm bubble of white light. And you are inside the white light, and nothing inside the white light can be harmed or hurt. And I want you to step into your heart and to go at the back of your heart and to find a beautiful spinning portal. And dive into that space and step into the heart of Mother Earth. And as you are there, feel the love that Mother Earth has for you. All the unconditional love that she has for you. And go at the back of the heart of Mother Earth into the heart of the universe. And then step into the heart of the multiverse made of billions galaxies. Who you have been and will be. And feel the love that the multiverse has for you. And then step into the heart of the divine. And feel that warm light and all the love that the divine has for you. And from that space, I would like us to call in your divine intelligence. And your divine intelligence is guiding us through to meet your wounded self. Meet this part of you that has been hurt, that has been treated like a scapegoat, the one that is holding his memories, his experience. And tell me what you see, what you feel, what is going on.
I see a little version of me, and it's like cut like a puzzle in different pieces. And I feel a very broken heart and actually like also a broken soul and a lot of grief. And she has like a photo album and she shows me like all the memories where she was made wrong and like, look, that's me. I'm the problem. I'm the scapegoat. Like, but that's me. And now you tell me I'm not. Like, but I can't believe you. Like everything. She's just, she's not a. She's like shattered and puzzled. And yeah, so yeah, that's what I see. The little me.
How is she feeling?
Confused. Very sad and lonely. I feel part of her wants to go home. Doesn't want to be on this planet. And she's scared.
What happened to her?
The image that I get is that she just from the beginning was in the middle between mom and dad, energetically, emotionally in their net, like from their relationship, and she was used as a ball emotionally and put in positions that are not appropriate for a child. And yeah, she doesn't know how to get out of it. She's like in the middle with these webs like a spider is doing and is overwhelmed and doesn't feel protected or safe. Um, yeah,
So what is she thinking about herself?
that she's unlovable, that she is a problem, like literally, like she, swallowed all the words and the feelings she received and made it her identity. Um, what else does she believe? That somehow the way she loves is not welcomed. Either she loves too much and then somebody gets jealous, or she loves not much, too not enough, and then you know she's not fulfilling the needs of the other parent. It's like, and I feel like my chest is like my heart is really heavy right now. It feels like almost like my whole body wants to do like this. There's like this. I'm not allowed to shine or have my own voice or be great. Like, can't be easy for her. And like others can be happy, but not she. Obviously, that's not written for her in the stars.
That's a lot to carry for a little girl.
Yeah, it's too much.
Too much.
And I see an image right now that because I developed a neurosis, I think around 5 or 6, where I needed to scratch my body in a certain way every time before I pulled up my clothes. And nobody took me to a psychiatrist, but I know I developed this because it was too much. I didn't know what to do and felt out of control constantly.
Very sorry. What would you like to say?
What she would like to say, she's like, I have enough. Like, I'm done with this. Take care of your own stuff. It's like, that's not my place. And if this is life, I don't want it. And I want life. So I want to get out of this game. Like, she's done.
Okay. What does she need?
Clarity, what belongs to her, what thoughts, emotions, um, mm, that she's okay how she is, that it's safe to be her, that she deserves to be loved and have her own voice and space on this planet, um, that others can take care of themselves. Like, she really needs to know they also are connected to God and they can take care of their stuff. It's not her responsibility. Um, that she deserves to be happy. And really, that all this shame and guilt about who she is, that it gets pulled away, that there is nothing wrong with her.
Okay. Can you tell her, I am so sorry they did this to you?
Mhm,
Can you say it out loud?
mhm. I'm so sorry they did this to you.
I am so sorry they hurt you that way.
I'm so sorry they hurt you that way.
I'm so sorry you couldn't get a sense of identity.
I'm so sorry you couldn't get a sense of identity.
I'm so sorry you had to be scattered between them all.
I'm sorry that you had to be scattered between them at home.
You never did anything to deserve that.
You never did anything to deserve that.
It was never your fault.
It was never your fault.
I am so sorry they did this to you.
And I'm so sorry they did this to you.
You shouldn't be carrying their guilt.
You shouldn't be carrying their guilt.
And you don't have to carry their guilt.
And you don't have to carry their guilt.
You don't have to carry their pain.
And you don't have to carry their pain.
You deserve to have your own life.
Gosh. You deserve to have your own life.
You matter.
You matter.
I'm sorry they lied to you.
I'm sorry they lied to you.
I'm sorry they made you believe. I'm sorry they made you believe that love was so painful.
I'm sorry they made you believe that love was so painful.
I really want to show you what real love is.
I really want you. I want to show you. I really want you to show what real love is.
What life is.
And what life is.
And what joy is.
And what joy is.
Because there is more than that.
Because there's more than that.
I'm so sorry you've been trapped into a lie.
I'm so sorry you have been trapped into a lie.
I'm so sorry you had to hate life to feel better.
I'm so sorry you had to hate life in order to feel better.
And in order to protect yourself.
And in order to protect yourself.
This is over now.
This is over now.
I'm going to show you there is better than this.
I'm going to show you that there is better than this.
I'm going to show you that you can enjoy and play.
I'm going to show you that you can enjoy and play.
And I want you to allow yourself
And I want you to allow yourself
to be disappointed by others.
to be disappointed by others.
And to recognize when they hurt you.
And to recognize when they hurt you.
And to recognize abuse.
And to recognize abuse.
Because you don't have to handle this.
Because you don't have to handle this.
Because this is not yours to take.
Because this is not yours to take.
You have your own personality.
You have your own personality.
You have your own desires.
You have your own desires.
You have your own hopes and dreams.
You have your own hopes and dreams.
And no one can take it away from you.
And no one can take it away from you.
And they matter
And they matter
more than pleasing others.
more than pleasing others.
You no longer have to negotiate.
You no longer have to negotiate
Or bargain
or bargain
to receive what you truly deserve.
Ooh. To receive what you truly deserve.
You are worthy because you are.
You're worthy because you are.
There is nothing you have to do.
There's nothing you have to do.
You are already deserving of love.
You're already deserving of love.
You are already worthy.
You're already worthy.
You are already wanted.
You are already wanted.
And you are allowed to receive what you truly want.
And you are allowed to receive what you truly want.
Take a deep breath. Does she need something else?
A lot of cuddles. It's like, uh, um, yeah.
We can give her cuddles.
Yeah, I'm doing it already.
Who was she angry at the most?
Ooh. Kind of switches between my dad, my mother, God. And when I ask her again, um, it keeps on switching. There's something with my dad that I feel we know each other on a soul level, and it's like a disappointment of, pardon my language, but having that he was such a meh in this lifetime to me. Or that it's so complicated and so disconnected. This comes up. There's a lot of anger regarding my mom. Interesting. It's not like it's still like Tetris.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Who was made her feel the most like she was the emotional doormat?
Oh, my mom.
Okay. Can we bring in your mom into the picture?
Mhm.
And I would like you to tell her, how dare you do this to her?
Ooh, okay. How dare you do this to her?
How dare you made her make her believe that she's too much?
How dare you that you made her believe that she is too much?
How dare you not take care of her?
Can you repeat that?
How dare you not taking care of her?
How dare you that you're not taking care of her?
How dare you make her the swinging ball between you and your partner?
How dare you making her the swinging ball between you and your partner?
How dare you not protecting her?
How dare you that you're not protecting her?
She deserves so much,
She deserves so much,
and she needs love and attention.
and she needs love and attention.
And this is your role as a mom
And this is your role as a mom
to be the one nurturing her.
to be the one nurturing her.
She shouldn't be the one taking care of you,
She shouldn't be the one taking care of you,
and she shouldn't be the one carrying your guilt.
oh, I'm like getting so much anger. Oh my God. And she shouldn't be the one carrying your guilt.
I am so angry at you.
I'm so angry at you.
What you did was wrong,
What you did was wrong.
and it impacted my life for
And it
years.
affected my life for fucking years.
And that is unfair.
And that is unfair.
And you should have been caring and kind,
And you should have been caring and kind,
like we can expect a mom to be.
like we can expect a mom to be.
It was never her fault.
It was never her fault.
She never did anything wrong.
She never did anything wrong.
You hurt her so much.
You hurt her so much.
And because she will never get back at you,
And because she would never get back at you,
I want you to leave her alone.
I want you to leave her alone.
Because she deserves better than your anger.
Because she deserves better than your anger.
And she doesn't have to show you love or affection.
And she doesn't have to show you love or affection.
You are not entitled to it.
Oh, you're not entitled to it.
Love is a gift.
Love is a gift.
So I want you out of my life now.
So I want you out of my life now.
So it is.
It's
Take a deep breath. Is there anything you would like to add?
in regards to my mom.
Mhm. I can feel there is a bit more anger, but I wonder if that's something around like that is specific that she said or did that I don't have awareness upon. Is there something else?
So I feel a lot of anger because when you said she would never get back, like she slapped me in the face. And like, I never, that's the thing. I took I never stood up or said how much they hurt me. And that makes me angry. But when I think of something she said or did, she betrays me. That hurts me a lot. She doesn't have my back, not with my ex-partners or when people not, she always takes the side of the people who are weak, but she never had my back as a daughter.
Okay.
And she used me and told me things about my father I should not know.
You never stood up for her. You never stood up for her,
You never stood up for her,
and you never protected her
and you never protected her
when she was in need the most.
when she was in need the most.
And that is disrespectful
And that is disrespectful
and hurtful.
and hurtful.
You betrayed the trust she had in you.
You betrayed the trust she had in you.
And you never valued the love she had for you.
And you never valued the love she had for you.
So you don't get to have access to her anymore
So you don't get to have access to her anymore
because she's so precious
because she is so precious
and she's so important
and she's so important
and she's so loving and kind
and she's so loving and kind
that she deserves to only be around people who value who she is
and she only deserves around being around people who value who she is for who she is
and who treats her well
and who treats her well
and who care for her
and who care for her
because she matters.
and she matters
Even if you could not see her value.
even if you could not see her value.
It's too late now.
It's too late now.
This would need to be repaired.
This would need to be repaired.
But I can no longer be
I can no longer be
the one that you think I was.
the one who you think I was.
I'm giving you back your projection.
I'm giving you back your projection.
I'm giving you back your anger.
I'm giving you back your anger.
I'm giving you back your bitterness.
Giving you back your bitterness.
I'm giving you back your disappointment.
I'm giving you back your disappointment.
I'm giving you back your hatred.
Giving you back your hatred.
And I'm giving you back your frustration.
I'm giving you back your frustration.
These are not mine to carry.
These are not mine to carry.
And so it is. Deep breath. You did so well. Well done. How does it feel now?
I can feel so much energy moving in my solar plexus.
Good.
And my day of, like, yeah, and freedom and the sense of self and a sovereignty and a maturity within me. And like I feel like for the first time boundaries in myself. I can start to feel them.
You did so well, Christina. Well done. That's amazing.
Oh my gosh. And it's interesting when we said the last things that she never protected me, it came a memory because I was once almost drowning when I learned to swim, and she jumped in with her whole clothes and saved my life. And there came some guilt, and then came another voice was like, "You have been my mother. Of course, you jump in and save your child. Why shouldn't I be guilty for that?" There was like I could literally feel the guilt transmuting, and there's gratitude, but it's not like oh, thank you. Like what? Of course. Oh, oh my God.
When you've been used to feeling like you don't belong here, like you're not allowed to be here, like like you cannot be here, it's of course everything feels like not undeserving. Whew, okay.
Where have we been?
We're not
Oh my God.
done. We still have a couple of things to do. Just a couple. So first, where does this little girl wants to go? Does she want to go to your heart? Does she want to go with God?
Hmm. There are parts of her who are like, I want to go to God. Like, I just want to be set free. And other, like, golden lights, like, it feels like, beautiful soul essences that are in her want to go into my heart and be like, now we're here. It's like that wants to go my heart and the rest wants to be liberated. I wants to go to God. Yeah. But keeping the goal. Yeah.
Okay. So all the energies from this wound itself who are being transmuted are being sent back to the light. And this part of you, this divine child, is going to be reintegrated within your body. Just witness that. And let me know when it's done.
Yeah.
Okay. And now I would like you to imagine in front of you the energy of the archetype of the scapegoat. And I would like you to see threads of light that are representing the connection that you have with this archetype, the tie that you have with this archetype. And we are going to invoke the violet diamond flame and dissolves those cords between you and this archetype. Just witness the flame burning them. You witness them being discreated and done.
Yeah.
Okay. We are going to bring in all the contracts and agreements through all time, space, and dimension, connected to your soul to hold this role of the scapegoat in the family. We are going to witness them being completed and done and transmuted completely. And you can see the violet diamond flame burning them all. And let me know when it's
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you can simply take a deep breath in, reconnecting to your body. Moving your toes, Taking your time. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. And let me know how you're feeling and how you felt during this experience.
Oh, wow. Um, I mean, Hannah, we were traveling. I felt like, I mean, out of time and space, I feel I had a funeral and a rebirth.
Wow.
Yeah. And very, very, very deep, deep, deep shifts. And I'm so grateful for the space that you're holding, for your guidance in that. I mean, this is recorded, and I'm honestly proud of myself how I just let myself surrender to the process, because in between there was this thought, people watch you, it's going to be on YouTube, and you're sobbing like the deepest, saddest tears you normally would do in a one-on-one. But I didn't care because that's for me. And who knows who is deserving, but that's also secondary. You know, that is also okay. But yeah, that was like, that was happening too. Thank you so much. It's really a gift from God. Thank you for being you and guiding the way you do it.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Well, you did so well. Well done for letting that yourself go and for allowing this vulnerability. This is so precious for you and for everyone watching and being present in that space as well, because this is when we can transmute what is going on for us for real. Well done.
I'm sending you a big, big hug from Bali virtually. And so, so, so much love,
Merci.
really, and so much gratitude.
So much gratitude too. Thank you so much. Bye, beautiful.
Bye.
Oh, that was very beautiful healing that we've had. We're gonna close the live with this beautiful goodbye here. For those of you who would like to join the masterclass tomorrow evening, we can still do that. Join us, and we're gonna have like a deep healing and deep release as well. And yeah, thank you for following me and being there alongside for those 3 days of challenge. That was really fun, and happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Happy Love Day. I love you all. Have a nice evening. Bye.